Center back, CB, the wall, the general, the heart of defense. Part 2. There are players on the pitch who ask for applause. There are players who demand the spotlight. And then there are players who quietly refuse the spotlight, because their job is something purer than fame: protection. The center back is one of those players, the rock, the calm before the storm, the one who stands tall when chaos knocks at the door. If football had a soul, the center back would be its backbone. In a moment when the crowd roars and the ball is rushing toward the box, everything seems to slow down around them. Their world narrows to one single mission: stop the danger, protect the goal, and keep their team alive. That is the essence of the center back, the guardian in the middle. The essence of the role. At its simplest, the center back's role is to defend the central space in front of the goalkeeper. They mark the opposition's strikers, win aerial duels, clear crosses, block through balls, and make tackles that are the difference between despair and relief. But to reduce the role to bullet points would be a crime. The center back is also a reader of the game, a commander of the backline, and often the first passer in a build-up. When you watch a great center back at work, what stands out is not just physicality but timing. The timing of a challenge, the timing of a jump, the timing of a decision to step out or hold position. Great center backs do not only react, they anticipate. Their minds seem a beat ahead of the play. That anticipatory quality makes them feel almost prophetic. They cut lanes before strikers even dream of running them. Key qualities: what makes a great center back? 1. Positioning and game intelligence. The first lesson any young defender learns is to be in the right place at the right time. Positioning is the silent art that saves goals before they become threats. A center back with excellent positioning rarely needs to make last-ditch tackles, they prevent the situation from arising. Intelligence in reading the game, understanding opponent patterns, recognizing when to step up to intercept a pass, when to drop deep, and when to channel attackers onto less dangerous zones, separates good center backs from legends. 2. Aerial dominance. Central areas are messy: crosses, corners, long passes. The center back must win headers consistently. This is not pure height, it's timing, leap, and courage. When a ball floats into the box, a confident center back rises, meets it with authority, and sends the danger away. Fans may not always cheer those headed clearances, but those moments are match-defining. 3. Tackling and strength. Physical duels are inevitable. Whether it's holding off a powerful striker or sliding in to stop a dangerous shot, a center back's strength matters. But strength without control is liability. The best tackles are clean, measured, and efficient, a blend of bravery and technique. 4. Composure on the ball. The modern game demands that center backs are comfortable with the ball. In possession, they must pass accurately, switch play, and sometimes even carry the ball forward to break pressing traps. A composed center back calms the team. Under pressure, their ability to deliver simple, correct passes is priceless. 5. Leadership and communication. Center backs see the whole pitch. They are often the loudest voices in the defense, organizing the line, calling offside traps, instructing fullbacks when to push up, and keeping the team compact. Leadership is not a title, it's the consistent bark and calming presence that keeps teammates focused. 6. Decision-making. A split-second call can be the difference between a magnificent clearance and a foolish red card. Knowing when to step out to challenge, when to hold the line, and when to channel the striker wide is tactical wisdom that develops with experience. Types of center backs, different styles, same mission. Not all center backs are built the same, and this variety is what makes the position fascinating. The traditional blocker, powerful, dominant in the air, fearless in tackles. These are the no-nonsense defenders who prioritize physical control, clearances, and defensive solidity. The ball-playing center back, comfortable with the ball, adept at long passes and build-up play. They start attacks and often help a team switch from defense to offense in a single pass. The sweeper center back, a bit rarer in modern football but still present. These center backs love to step out, intercept passes, and cover the spaces behind the defense. The intelligent organizer. Maybe not the fastest or the strongest, but they read the game like a chess master and positioned themselves perfectly to neutralize threats. Legends of each type have shaped how we think about center backs. From Franco Baresi's reading of the game to Virgil van Dijk's mix of strength and ball-playing ability, history celebrates these differences. The psychological weight, pressure and responsibility. We must talk about pressure because the center back lives with it permanently. A striker can miss multiple chances and still be adored, a center back who fails once is remembered. The psychology is brutal, mistakes are amplified. Yet the role demands calm under fire. The ability to shrug off errors and focus on the next action defines the mental toughness of elite center backs. There's beauty in this responsibility. Some defenders thrive precisely because they have the burden of protecting everyone. They find meaning in sacrifice and purpose in preventing suffering. That mentality turns ordinary defenders into leaders. They become players who lift a team by example. Iconic moments, when center backs became heroes. Every great center back has moments that define careers: a last-minute block that saves a title, an aerial clearance in a cup final, a composed pass that launches the winning counterattack. Remember the silence that falls when a defender times a tackle perfectly in the dying minutes. That silence is acknowledgement, respect earned. These moments don't make highlight reels of acrobatics, but they are the foundation of triumph. Practical tactics: how center backs influence team shape. Tactically, center backs do more than defend, they shape how the team behaves. When center backs step forward to press, the team's defensive line moves up. When they drop deep, the team becomes compact and conservative. Their awareness of space decides whether the attack can push high or must stay cautious. In passing systems, a ball-playing center back can act as the pivot, connecting defense to midfield. In a double center back partnership, communication and understanding are gold. One might step out to press while the other covers, one might mark the striker tightly while the other channels runs. Chemistry between center backs is often overlooked but crucial. Training the modern center back. Training a center back today blends different elements: positional drills, aerial training, tackling practice, and ball playing under pressure. Coaches place emphasis on small-sided games to improve quick decision-making, while video analysis helps defenders learn patterns and correct mistakes. Tactical intelligence is honed by studying opponents, understanding their preferred movements, and rehearsing responses. But above all, training builds temperament. Young defenders must learn to play with confidence, handle mistakes, and remain focused across 90 minutes, sometimes more. It's the emotional resilience that separates a promising defender from a reliable one. Cultural importance: why fans respect center backs deeply. If you ask true football lovers, they'll tell you, center backs are the soul of the team. Fans respect them because their work is honest and sacrificial. A center back's commitment touches something primal, the instinct to protect. When a defender makes a brave block, the crowd doesn't just cheer, they feel safe. It's an emotional bond built on trust. Closing thoughts: the heart that beats at the back. The center back may not celebrate after every great action. They might not be first on highlight reels. Yet their presence